Get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. ZipRecruiter makes it simple for growing businesses of all sizes to hire the right people, no matter the industry. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
We're so confident ZipRecruiter will get you the results you need. We'll let you try it free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Pay your taxes, eat your vegetables, watch your weight, mow the lawn, clean the house. We all have stuff we don't want to do. Isn't it about time you did something you wanted to do? Like getting your pilot's license?
At Ocala Aviation, they make it fun and easy, and you can start by taking one of their Discovery flights. For only $99, you get to go up in the airplane with an FAA-certified flight instructor and actually fly the plane yourself. It's a perfect way to see if flying is for you. And once you get that ultimate feeling of freedom, Ocala Aviation can train you to get your pilot's license. Ocala Aviation also offers commercial flight training for those looking to make a career change and enter the world of commercial aviation. Ocala Aviation is conveniently located at the Ocala International Airport. So if you're ready to start your adventure, stop by or give them a call today. 861-7484. That's 861-7484. You'll be glad you did. I know I am. Ocala Aviation.
Call today, 861-7484.
Here is your 30-second news brief. Hurricane watches have been posted for parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama because of Tropical Storm Nate. The Florida Supreme Court heard arguments that could trigger resentencing for death row inmates. A Pasco County nursing home is refusing to let a senior citizen use her prescribed medical marijuana for pain relief. And the University of Florida will honor Tom Petty during its game tomorrow by playing the hit I Won't Back Down following the third quarter. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Robin, how do you like my design?
You're designing a box?
That's not a box. It's a doghouse.
Rough draft for your rough? Sounds like you need personal service.
I do?
Yes, to print the blueprints. See Mark at the Personal Service Center. He can print blueprints, notarize permit applications, print and mail out invoices, and even provide great-looking business cards.
Personal Service Center. That's the one on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, right?
Just look for the yellow signs. Your pedigree palace will be a reality in no time.
Whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Sorry. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. We do have it in our contract on Fridays. We're supposed to be silly and giggle a little bit. So, Galen, feel free to just let go today, okay?
All right.
Good morning. Where are you right now?
I'm in Ocala. I've got a interview with Coach Sturdivant, and then I'm heading up to Jacksonville. Got a couple of meetings in Jacksonville today.
When you volunteer to do something, and you have volunteered to do play-by-play for the high school football games, it becomes a job. I mean, you really have, it's more than just sitting at the mic and doing, like what you just described. You have to go and, carve out some time to go do an interview, right? And then you have to edit it, and then upload it, right?
Well, I upload it. I don't edit it. But no, Dan. But I think if you care about what you're volunteering for, then yeah, you're going to treat it like a professional and do the best job you can. I mean, I don't think of this as my job, but it's definitely something I'm passionate about. And
I think my point was, anytime somebody volunteers, it's more than what the onlooker knows. There's a lot more to it.
Sure.
So.
Sure. I agree with that. Absolutely. I agree with that. If it's done well. Yeah.
So tonight you're gonna be doing play-by-play. Is it in stone that Matt Wilkerson will be your color guy?
I don't think Matt's doing it.
You don't think he's doing it? Okay.
No. Again, it changes constantly, but I think I got Dwayne again.
Oh, okay, Dwayne. Okay, well, he was good. He was very good. Do you know tomorrow?
Dwayne Palmore.
What was his name?
Yeah,
Dwayne Palmore. Oh, so he's going to be there and not Matt?
Have you been able to look at the video that I put up with the audio of your play-by-play?
Yes.
I tried to find the pictures of you two guys. I have one of you. It's such a bad picture. Not a bad picture. It's just so pixelated. You need to give us a better picture of yourself.
Okay.
But I found one of Dwayne also. So when Dan comes in later on, he knows where I got it, I'm sure. Hey, did you know that tomorrow on the Gator game, when they play LSU after the third quarter, they're going to play Tom Petty's song? I won't back down. I won't back down. Or they'll sing it or something.
Yeah.
Or something. They're going to do something to honor him. Did you know he was like a groundskeeper at the Swamp before he made it big?
Yeah, I knew he worked at the University of Florida. I know that he did like a small jobs around there and stuff. So,
wow.
Yeah. It wasn't called the Swamp then. It was just a football field at the University of Florida.
It wasn't even called Ben Hill Griffin, was it, at that time?
No, it was much smaller back then. Yeah.
What was it called? Do you remember?
It's just the Florida Field. I think
Florida Field. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Let's see. Any beer in your plans today?
No.
No. Are you a beer drinker? Do you consume beer?
Very rarely. I mean, it's I don't drink a lot. I just don't. I don't know. I don't have time to drink a lot. I guess that I couldn't be an alcoholic because I just don't have time.
I don't drink at all, except for coffee and water.
Oh, it's like, we're going to go out for drinks. I'm like, what? Where do you have that kind of time?
I'm with you. Gosh, that is exactly the way I feel, too. How do you have time for stuff?
I mean, like, if somebody were to say that right now, I'm like, God, that sounds exhausting. Can I take a nap? That's what I would probably do.
But have you ever watched one of those commercials, like for Michelob or something like that, and it shows all these guys coming over to help these people move into their new apartment, and they're carrying couches and refrigerators and pianos, and they're exhausted, and they all order a pizza and they get the beer.
That's right, they do.
Right?
It's great.
Well, and the girls are all cute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're all like, nobody's sweating.
And everybody's helping.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that's never happened. I don't,
It does not happen very often. Have you?
At some point, somebody gets a phone call, and look, guys, I got to go.
Yes. Or they get the call before they get there. Like, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I just got a call.
Yeah, right, exactly.
My cousin's radiator is overheating. I'm going to have to help him. He's stuck on I-75 in Michigan.
Right. Look, I'll be back as fast as I can, but, sure. I'm not saying I've ever done that. I'm just saying.
Well, that's how it always happens to us.
Well, let me tell you about what I'm talking about right here, okay? When they built that pyramid in Giza, now don't ask me how they know this, but I got it from a confirmed source called Ask Men. Ask Men.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% source all the time.
The workers that built the pyramids are estimated to be between 20,000 and 30,000 workers. And as a way to keep them energized, they drank an estimated 231,414,717 gallons of beer.
Wow.
Well, beer was a little different back in the day.
Was it?
So, it was a little thicker and more of a meal than anything else.
What do you think it was called?
Gosh.
Me either.
Give me that beer.
Question.
Give me a beer. According to the professor,
I don't know what Egyptian for beer is.
Dr. Patrick McGovern, an anthropology professor at the University of Pennsylvania, where they do the Pennsylvania polka, he says it was beer for pay. Nobody got paid, but they got plenty of beer.
Yeah, well, I guess they didn't. I guess they figured out they weren't all slaves and built the pyramids. But, I mean, there would be some people who are like, that sounds like a good deal. Sign me up.
So that's one way that beer helped shape the human civilization. I have 9 other ways.
Well, it's good to be social, though. You know, I mean, you work all and, do really hard stuff, and you might as well have something special to look forward to.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Beautiful concept.
It's a bucket of chicken. Get a bucket of chicken. Have a barrel of fun. Goodbye, ho-hum. That's what I say. Goodbye, ho-hum. Those are some words. That's what they're going to sing when Barry Manilow dies.
Oh.
Barry Manilow wrote that song, right?
Well, he did, and that was so cool.
No. They'll be when Barry Manilow dies. They'll all be going, "Oh, he must be at the Copa." I mean, that's the iconic Barry Manilow.
Hey, I guess you're right. What about Weird Al? When Weird Al dies, what are they going to sing?
Eat it. It'll be Eat It. I mean, that's the one that put him on the map.
Oh, my God.
I love it. We're talking about these great musicians, and you go to Weird Al.
He's a great musician. What's wrong with him? He can play the Pennsylvania polka and do all the fancy stuff.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know anything about fancy stuff with an accordion, though.
Oh, Larry does really great fancy stuff.
I do good fancy stuff. I don't know if I can. I've been doing more drawing lately than practicing. All right, Galen, how is the blood supply right now?
We're okay. We just need people to continue to get out there, give the Gifts of Life, donate blood, so we can just get what we're starting to think about. I know it seems early, unless you go into Walgreens. Is we're thinking about Christmas and the holidays and preparing for that. So that's kind of where we're at.
And that's pretty important, too, because I know everybody knows that the season's coming up and all of that, but you get so involved in everyday life, you have to keep focusing on what's coming up, because if, like you always say, if you don't donate to blood today, in 3 days, if somebody needs it, it's not going to be there. So you need to plan things.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
Let's make sure we thank our 2 sponsors for the important announcement to donate blood. Please donate blood. Palm Garden of Ocala, thank you for what you do. Skilled nursing, those 2 words. I want to tell you something about skilled nursing. You ready for this?
Okay.
There was a story in the news this morning that says this: adults in the United States who are providing long-term care for aging relatives and friends have little training for their roles, which can become very stressful. They have plenty of commitment, but not enough training. And that's why, I mean, over and over and over again, we try to tell you that if you insist on taking care of your mother at your home, God, thank God for you. I mean, and she's probably so happy that you're able to do that. But if you're getting stressed out yourself, you know what they call it? They call it respite. That's where you introduce mom to this nice place called Palm Garden. They've got a social scene there, like Robin would like when she gets to be old.
I know.
They serve beer, I think, don't they? If you want it.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They do not serve marijuana, by the way, but they do serve beer. Anyway, take a tour. You'll see why Palm Garden is our choice to recommend when somebody says, where could I put somebody who needs long-term health care or maybe rehabilitative care? Take a tour and see for yourself. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. And Penn Flooring, also thank them. They're at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. And they provided us with the flooring that we use here at WOCA, that we walk on every day. So thank them for this. Galen, something going on with your phone?
It's just coming in and out on my Bluetooth.
No, okay.
It's fine.
Okay. All right, let's take a little break, and we'll be right back. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I do have some more ways that beer has changed the world. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, times of clouds and sun, warm but humid with a shower or thunderstorm in the area, high 85 to 89. Friday night will be mostly cloudy and sticky with a shower or thunderstorm mainly near the coast, low 74 to 78. for Saturday. Some sun followed by clouds and quite humid with some showers and a thunderstorm likely mainly during the afternoon hours, high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hey folks, that fabulous 65th anniversary sale is in full swing at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Tons of savings all over this huge 5.5-acre store. Take a listen to just a few of this week's super specials. A closeout on crepe myrtle, you get 65% off. Bob Wine's famous sun and shade-loving heirloom camellias, thousands to choose from, starting at a super low $19.52. Bob has some very nice-looking 10-inch Boston and Macho ferns, regularly $19.99. Now buy one, get one free. And by all means, check out the tree sale. A number 15 live oak, regular at $249, just $129 during their 65th anniversary sale. Check out this week's ad or go to bobwinescamelliagardens.net. Then head on over to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, in the same blooming place for 65 years.
I'm Jan Marino from Palm Garden of Ocala, and I'd like to tell you about the Palm Garden Way. We promote individual care, of course, but we also encourage GEMS. That's going the extra mile, and these are thoughtful individual gifts that make each guest stay special. A gem could be a daily latte or a new book or something else that means a lot to our guest. To find out more about the Palm Garden Way, take a tour, located on the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street in Ocala.
Veterans are the foundation upon which our freedom is built. Listen to The Source, WOCA, each Thursday at 9 a.m. to Veterans News with Hank Whittier from Vets Helping Vets. You'll hear tributes, information on veterans issues, and stories that will make you laugh, cry, and feel proud. Veterans News always focuses on the military, past and present, and on our first responders. Veterans News is brought to you each week by Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery, keeping you blooming since 1952.
Join Luby Bat Conservancy for our 13th annual Florida Bat Festival, Saturday, October 21st from 10 to 5. Flying giants are ready to dispel the myths and superstitions surrounding these gentle animals. Admission is $5 for children 5 through 12, adults $8, children 4 and under are free. This fun, family-friendly festival will feature music, food, merchants, raffle prizes including Walt Disney World tickets, and of course the largest bats in the world. Visit luby.org for directions and further information.
Tonight on WOCA, we present Friday Night High School Football with Galen Unold. Tonight, Galen will be calling play-by-play with his host, Dwayne, featuring Trinity Catholic High School playing against, IMG Academy Blue out of Bradenton, Florida. It's a home game for the Catholic kids. Yeah. Now, Galen, over to you, Galen. See how that works?
Okay. It's beautiful. It's IMG White. They are IMG White. IMG Blue is like the number 2 school in the country. This is I don't know if you guys know what IMG is. It's basically an athletic academy.
Right.
Where people send their schools from all over the country and really the world to become better at their selected sport. And so they have 2 football teams, and they're both varsity. One is the blue team, which is number 2 in the country, and then Trinity's playing number 2, which is or the IMG White, which is not number 2. They're not as good.
Well, I'm just reading what we were given. Who did we get this from?
Well, the problem is IMG changes the colors of their one school and their 2 school all the time. So
We got that from Dan. Dan made up that list.
Yeah, Dan's not wrong. It's just the schedule's wrong off of Max Preps.
Okay.
I sent it to him.
So anyway, that's tonight. What time? 6:30.
We're going to go on the air at 6:30.
So you're not playing that school tonight? I mean, I have to know that to post it on Facebook. What school name should I put on our promo on Facebook?
Put IMG. Just put IMG. That'll get more people's attention.
Okay, just IMG.
What does that stand for? IMG.
Okay.
IMG Academy.
I know. What does it stand for?
It's named after the people who created it were agents, sports agents. It's basically a sports marketing.
But what does
group.
it stand for? The 3 letters.
I don't know. I don't remember anymore. I mean, something marketing group, I think. And so they decided to create a school that would, it really started off as tennis. And then from tennis, it expanded. Like Venus Williams and Serena Williams came from IMG, you know, and it just expanded from there. And then they went to golf, and now they do every sport. So, and then their parents pay a lot of money for their kids to go there to get this kind of instruction. And it's it's an academy. So they're there, 24 hours a day. They sleep there. They stay on the campus and all that.
And we don't know what IMG stands for.
I mean, you could Google it.
I am Googling it. I'm trying. I'm looking. It doesn't seem like anybody knows. It doesn't seem like anybody knows. All right, let me go to the
marketing group.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Getting back to beer, Weird Al's distant cousin, Frankie Yankovic, he sang the song, "In heaven there is no beer, that's why we drink it here."
That's right. Yeah, I remember that one, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll put you, that was your transition back to beer.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we needed that.
Yeah. All right, have a good day.
Thank you. I don't know. Boy, IMG stands for a whole bunch of different things.
It doesn't say on.
No, nothing.
I'm going on there, and it doesn't say IMG. Gosh.
The Indian Medical Group, maybe?
No.
The International Management Group? I don't know.
That's what it is. I thought it was something to do with like management group, because they're they're basically agents for sports athletes and entertainers.
Oh, agents. I thought you said Asian earlier. Okay, now I got you.
Oh, it's agents.
Oh, agents. Oh.
What you do for LifeSouth, in part, is you market LifeSouth, right?
Sure, of course, yeah.
So you have beer to thank for that. Did you know that? The first product that was ever marketed was beer.
Oh gosh, I didn't know that.
It was the Bass Brewery, founded in 1777. They couldn't figure out how to get more people to drink their beer, so they decided to try to market it. And in order to market it, they had to come up with a logo, and it was a red triangle, and it had the word Bass under it. That was the whole thing, and it became familiar. And all of a sudden, voila! People are saying, "I want some of that Bass beer."
Gosh,
didn't know that.
Didn't you?
Bass beer.
Joseph Priestley was at work publishing over 150 works related to science, theology, politics, and philosophy. And he moved next door to a brewery.
Okay.
And he was curious, so he paid them a visit and picked their brains about their work. He was fascinated by the gases that were coming out of vats of beer, and he got permission from the brewers to perform some experiments. And he actually figured out a way to separate oxygen from the rest of air.
Oh my gosh!
So
how cool is that?
Beer is responsible for us being able to have pure oxygen. Did you know that?
Really, I didn't know that. No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that is cool. I had no clue. You see what motivates people, and then things happen to make the world a better place.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. What is that stuff? What are the bubbles? What's in those bubbles? I don't know. Well, let me study it and figure it out. He figured out some was pure oxygen, and he figured out a way to isolate it, I guess, and that's led to what we do now.
That's pretty good.
Isn't that amazing, really?
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yes, Pabst was the first brewery that brewed 1 million barrels of beer. Schlitz was the beer that made Milwaukee famous. And I was born and raised about 5 miles from Miller Brewing, and I always remember the smell of the hops in the air. And I'll tell you right now why Milwaukee is such a friendly, happy town is because of beer.
I hate to disagree with you, but the Bass Brewery in 1700s pumped 1.5 million barrels of beer a year.
Wow. Yeah, they were the first brewery to do that much. and Schlitz was the beer that made Milwaukee famous, and it was the brewery that helped the Chicago fire. They sent cases upon cases of beer bottles with water to Chicago that helped them out, and that's what made Milwaukee, Schlitz, Milwaukee, the famous city.
Yeah, that's interesting. Did you know that, Galen? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know any of that. I'm not a beer guy, apparently.
We also have beer to thank for refrigeration. In 1871, German engineer Carl von Linde, published a paper on refrigeration techniques which caught the eye of local breweries. So he figured out how to make it, and they figured out a way how to pay for it, and voila. If somebody's going to pay for it, it'll be made, and that's how refrigerators came about.
Oh, my gosh. I love that. I love that kind of history.
Nobody likes warm beer. I'm sorry. You just can't.
Isn't there some kind of beer that's served warm, though?
I'm sure there is.
I always heard in England they serve it warm. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
It's good.
Cold beer.
Let's see. Microbiologist Louis Pasteur asked a local brewer who wanted to know why his beer was going sour. He took samples from the vats, looked at them under the microscope, and found thousands of microorganisms, thus leading to some of the great discoveries of Pasteur, including germ theory and et cetera. So all the stuff he did was based on some of his beer studies.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Imagine that.
That's pretty amazing. Absolutely. I love this history stuff.
By the way, the word hiccup comes from the fact that it comes up and not down.
Well, that's better than going down.
It's the opposite.
Perspective.
Can you imagine if the hiccup went down? I don't know. That doesn't sound good.
No, that sounds like it would be painful. The hic down.
Sounds like it's gas.
Tum da da tum.
All right. Well, there we go. We do have it in our contract that we have to be somewhat silly on Fridays. I hope we met our obligation today. Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, Bloodmobile today is at Regal Cinemas. So we'll be there tonight, so please stop by and give the gift of life and donate blood.
Nice.
And be sure to tune in tonight. Galen Unold will be doing play-by-play of the high school football game. We're so proud of the fact that you do that, and you allow us to be the radio station you do it with.
With Dwayne Palmore.
There you go, with Dwayne.
Two great guys.
And Dan will be sitting here because Robin and I will be over at, what do we call that thing?
For the First Friday Art Walk.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to be playing.
No cowbell, though. We don't have any cowbell.
No, we don't.
All right, Galen, thank you for what you do, and we'll listen to you tonight. We'll be listening.
All right, sounds good. Hey, you guys are the best.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you, Galen. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, times of clouds and sun, warm but humid with a shower or thunderstorm in the area, high 85 to 89. Friday night will be mostly cloudy and sticky with a shower or thunderstorm mainly near the coast, low 74 to 78. For Saturday, some sun followed by clouds and quite humid with some showers and a thunderstorm likely mainly during the afternoon hours, high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump hints something's coming, but he's not saying what. He tells reporters called into a meeting with military leaders. The calm before the storm, he says.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out. You'll find out, he says, refusing to say if he's talking about ISIS, Iran, or what. The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded to the International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons. It's known as ICAN, based in Geneva, Switzerland, with branches in 100 countries.
Norwegian Nobel Committee Chair Berit Reiss-Andersen noting that the award comes amid heightened tensions over North Korea's nuclear program.
We live in a world where the risk for nuclear weapons being used is greater than it has been for a long time.
The head of the organization saying she's elated.
Fox's Simon Owen in our European Bureau. Fox News, we report, you decide.
What if hiring could be easier, less time-consuming, with more qualified candidates and faster results? What if hiring could be smarter? Thanks to ZipRecruiter, it can be. With one click, post your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards, so you don't spend time wondering where the right candidates are searching. Then ZipRecruiter uses its smart matching technology to scan millions of active resumes and notify the most qualified candidates to apply for your job. And the ZipRecruiter dashboard makes it easy to review, rate, and contact candidates, all in one place. No wonder 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. ZipRecruiter makes it simple for growing businesses of all sizes to hire the right people, no matter the industry. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
We're so confident ZipRecruiter will get you the results you need. We'll let you try it free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Council.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequal. So personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
How would you like to win a new home and make a difference for Hospice of Marion County, the only not-for-profit hospice in the county? On Top of the World and Hospice are offering you a chance to win a brand new home right here in Ocala. All proceeds benefit Hospice of Marion County. Purchase your raffle entries for a chance to win a brand new home for only $100 at homefreeprize.com. The more you buy, the better your chance of winning. For complete rules and regulations and to purchase your entries, visit homefreeprize.com. That's homefreeprize.com. Certain restrictions apply. Must be 18 years of age or older to enter. Visit homefreeprize.com for complete rules and regulations.
All prizes donated. No purchase or contribution is necessary to win. Random drawing to be supervised by an independent auditor and held at 6 p.m. on November 2nd, 2017 at Circle Square Cultural Center, Hospice of Marion County, 3231 Southwest 34th Avenue, Ocala, Florida, 34474. Visit homefreeprize.com for complete rules and regulations.
Hurricane Maria left Puerto Rico in ruins. They need our help. The office of Dr. Juan Jordan is asking the public to help with non-perishable food, lanterns, battery-operated fans, diapers, insect repellent, etc. Drop-off sites include Dr. Jordan's office in Lady Lake, Country Oaks Veterinary Clinic in Summerfield, Forest High School, and Golden Ocala Tennis. For more information, contact Dr. Jordan's office at 352-633-0473, and thank you.
LifeSouth would like to honor and thank all of our Hispanic blood donors during Hispanic Heritage Month. O-negative blood is the most commonly used because it is the universal donor, and 66% of the Hispanic population is type O. Hispanic donors are more likely to be a match with Hispanic patients. Make sure you do your part for your community by finding your nearest blood mobile or center. Visit lifesouth.org for more information. Hasta pronto.
Ocala's information station, 1370.